All right, so let's do this one. So now we have this data, we have this frequency table, which I think is the same from before, or at least it's similar. And again, we want to get the median. Well, again, we don't have to write out the data values. I mean, could you? You could if you want. I mean, with technology today, that might be a little bit more doable, but let's pretend that, let's just not do that though. Let's not write them all out. Okay, so we have to know how many data values there are. Well, you just add up the frequencies. If you add up the frequencies, you get 129. So there's 129 data values. Now that's odd, right? 129. So what we want, we divide by 2, right? And then we round up. We're dividing by 2, that's what happens here. We get 64.5. But we round up and we get 65. So this means whatever the data value in the 65th position is the median when we order it from smallest to largest. So when we order it from smallest to largest, the number in the 65th number is the median. Okay. So again, what I would do is this. Let's sort first, sort the data values, in this case, these exam scores. We want to keep each number, though, with its corresponding frequency, right? That's what I'm doing. Okay, so what is this saying? Well, the first 30 data values, they all equal 16. So if we were to list this out, the first 30 values that we list, the first 30 numbers, would be, they each would equal 16. That's what this is saying. What about after that? Well, the next 35 data values would all equal 18. That's going to go from 31 up to 30 plus 35, which is 65. So from 31 to 65, right? That is, they each equal 18. In particular, the 65th data value is 18. So 18 is the median. Let's keep going, though, for practice. Okay. Good. Excuse me. So the next 39 data values are 19. We stopped at 65. So 66 up to including 104, right? 65 plus 39. You're taking 65 and you're adding 39 to it. You end up at 104. So 66 to 104, each of those all those data values have to equal 19. And then, of course, the last 25 are equal to 20. So from 105 and 25 units past that, 105 up to this spot, 104 plus 25, which is 129. Those are 25 data values. They each are 20. Okay, that's good. I mean, yeah, we didn't have to do the last two here because we're looking for the median. So, but we could. And we did, actually. The median turns out to be 18. I was going to let you guys try this one. See, I wanted you guys to find the mean and the median from this. Except I don't know how much, we only have 5 minutes left. So, I guess we could. Let's see something. Let me just see what's after this. Oh, you know what? We'll come back to this, but let me do the next one. We'll come back to that, though, but let me do this. Next definition I'm doing, we'll come back to that other example next time. The mode is what I'm doing here. That's just the data value that appears most frequently. That's another way of saying what the center is. And yes, it can be used for quantitative data. That's the kind of data we're dealing with now. You can also use this for qualitative data. Right? And why? Well, the mode only really depends on frequency. When you're getting the frequency of something, even for qualitative data, you can get frequency. Right? For favorite color, that example, right? We had blue came up 25 times, orange came up 40 times, and so on. The mode is the one that appears most frequently. So in this case, we're going to have orange is the mode. So mode, right? The mode, I was going to say, yeah, that appears the most often. The mode there could be more than one mode. So that can happen. For instance, in this example, there's actually more than one mode, right? So basically, to get the mode, if you have a frequency table, that's pretty easy. You take the value that has the highest frequency. That's actually what we did here. We took the value that had the highest frequency. That's what a mode is. Here, though, I kind of changed the data a bit. Basically, here, white was, I changed the data a bit to be this. So here, the mode is orange and white. Those colors. So this one actually has two modes. That's what happens here. It's also possible the mode doesn't exist. So what if they all happen to have the same frequency? I mean, I don't know how likely that's going to happen. I guess it depends, but here you can see there's no mode because they all have the same frequency. So that's something that can happen. All right, let's see. Instead of doing this, that's going to take too long. I think we should stop here. So, again, that's because, hold on. Okay, I figured those examples would bring us past 2:15. I don't want to do that, so we'll stop here.